Morning, folks. It's a very bright, sunny, freezing cold in South London. Freezing cold. It's probably about -1 or something like that. So I'm up in the cold garret here in the loft, in my loft room. I've had to shut one of the blinds because as you can see, it's shining on there. The sun is going higher. There's a terrible news this morning that a bus in Somerset, at 6 o'clock, carrying workers to, I don't know if it's a power station or what, 80 people in a bus that's overturned on an icy road. About 15 ambulances turned up, air ambulances. So we haven't got any film of it yet. Not that we want to film it, but it's a terrible thing. No, we don't know about any deaths or injuries or anything. Right, okay, what we're going to do today, I'm going to do, I like doing water ones. I try to make them as simple as I can for those that are following what I do. So we'll give the paper a bit of a wet with my almost new hake that my friend Glenn sent me from Hawaii via Jackson's Art in London, which is very kind of him. This is the second lot he's gifted me, so thanks, Glenn. Right, now let's get a bit of raw. Sorry, I know what I did. I jogged the foot of the. Let's just turn that round to there, and back we go to there. Just a slight tilt. That way I can keep my head, or I try to keep my head out of the way. So a bit of raw sienna. Don't want it heavy, I want a nice light bit. And we'll put in a bit of cloud, so we'll mix so have a bit of burnt umber, sorry, with a bit of ultramarine. Ah, lovely. It's a nice bit of very, very dark red with this umber. Oh, that will give us some nice in the water. So we've got that sort of colour there reflected in the foreground. Clean the brush. Then we'll look at it. I need to dry it. I think the sun is actually. Right, well, we'll leave that. I'm going to give it a dry. Just pull it tight. This is the usual 130 pound paper, the studio paper. Right, where's me? Just trying to get the wrinkles out of me cable. No, that's the wrong way. Just turning my. There, go there. Nearly. It puts too many waggles in. Right, a bit more. Oops. Alright, oh, come on, dear. Got a little mess here. Right, okay. Take your headphones off, folks, or mute your sound, or fast forward. Go. Right, okay, that'll do. Now we've got a lovely sky there. When you first start using this sort of paper, practice paper, with a bit of experience you can get the paper lovely and flat, and you can get this lovely diffuse clouds on the background that, as far as I'm concerned, they look fairly realistic. Now we're putting a valley, so we have a bit of a valley, bit of yellow, bit of Payne's grey, bit of blue. Alright, let's see what happens here. Now I've used that beautiful yellow, cadmium yellow light. And we'll get brighter as we come into the foreground. The roads closed where the crash, well, they didn't crash, just skidded on the surface, the icy surface. We had a lot of rain over the last few days. Okay, there's that. Now we'll do some of this in here. Our motorcycles involved. So far, no injuries serious, as far as we know. We hope. Right, let's get some bit of burnt sienna in there, a bit of Payne's grey. Right, okay, well, that's interesting. So let's leave that, well, I'll give it a try. Right, let's give that a try. So, headphones off again, folks. I don't know, we go from oil to watercolour to acrylic. Right, here we go. Okay, now we've got a texture that lot. A bit I don't like is this bit here. Got a bit higher, so we'll just put that back a bit. Right, okay, that's not going well. I get the small medium hake, wrong answer. Just try that bit again. I'm going to put some trees over that. Okay. So a bit of blue, bit of Payne's grey, touch of that yellow, and we just bung those in. Okay, that's right. Okay, we'll do some here. I want some light blue now, just to go on that background, or bluey green. So we'll just... Right, bit of burnt sienna. Just put in some extraneous bushes or trees. Bigger, of course, and warmer colour. So burnt sienna is a very, very dark red, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, we just put a little bit of texture in it. Won't do much on that distant mountain or these hills, whatever they are. So plenty of rough ground. Now I can use that yellow. You look, it obliterates what's underneath. Look, gives a bit of sparkle to foregrounds. Look. Okay, so squeeze some more of this out. It's getting a little bit thin on my palette. I bought 2 tubes of it. It was about £10 a tube for the artist quality and 21mm tubes. But you only use a little bit of it. It goes a long way. Right, just dance around with a brush. Because we're not painting a door, we want a very, very light touch in all this. Just wonder if I can get in a bit of some figures. I don't know yet. Okay, let's put a bit of sky colour in this. Sky colour. What did we have? We had. I'll just clean my palette. Hold on. Bit of. Right. What did I say? Oh, we're just going to do that. Put a bit of that blue and sienna, burnt umber. So let's just. Right, there we are. Very gentle tarn. Right, now let's see if we can get some figures in here. Sure we can. I'll need some gouache. Let's just put a little bit of gouache out. Right, we'll put some sort of whitey stuff on. Let's have them. It might be a little bit big. Let's put it in there. just a little bit large, those trousers. Let's take that out. Right, let's try to get some lighter ones here. Right, a couple of pearls, a very simple one today. Some kites. Find that. This lovely rigger comes to a point. It was one of Frank Clark's, rest in peace, Frank. Oh, we can let's have a little bit of right, that'll do. I won't put any more in. There's enough there. It's very simple. Watercolour. But we did use a bit of gouache. Well, I put the double mount on it just about fits. Oh, there we are. Watercolour. I'll clip that because I'm going to take a photograph of it for Facebook. Okay, well there we are. Let's just yeah, this is the funny bit, trying to get it. Let's pull that out a bit. Better. Right, that's as close as I can get. So I hope you like that one, folks. We've sort of come down a little bit. We've got a slope there. That's quite good. And I could, there we go, fiddling. Let's just get the little brush. If I can find it. Oh, that one. It's this one. Put a bit more green, so I can match that hill going up here. Right, okay, well that's probably really a bit, but someone will say, why did you do that? It was okay as it was. But that will dry light, so I'll give it a dry. Well, I don't know, looks alright. Let's put a bit of that yellow one in. Oops. Whoop. Oh dear. Put the lights back. Let's just cook them. Right, okay, well, if it's not as good as it was, apologies. for that, but I suppose you can be a sort of Scottish type Highlands. Ooh, you can put a bit of gorse. I don't know if that'll work. No, we'll let that go. Thanks for watching, folks. It's don't often do my idea of the Highlands. It's trying to sort of well, I guess some shadow. They do cast a bit of a reflection. Right, okay, I could fiddle it to death. I think I have, but thanks for watching, folks. I'll get this uploaded. Then I've got to go and let my son's dog out for a few minutes. They're both working. The grandson's at school. Right, okay, well, bye for now. See you soon.